Good morning. This is Paul the Arborist coming to you from Armonk, New York. Today we're looking at boxwoods. This is a very commonly planted plant in this area of New York because it is extremely resistant to deer browse. I've seen in the wintertime herds of deer standing around having chomped everything else in the woods, and they still will not touch this plant. So it's very common for people to plant it around here. Unfortunately, it's an extremely high maintenance plant. This plant alone gets at least 3 insect pests, which are the boxwood leaf miner, the boxwood psyllid, which is an aphid-like insect that causes cupping of the leaves, and there's this new pest called the boxwood moth, which isn't presently in the area, but it's up by Buffalo, but it's expected to be here in the next year or so. This also gets several different disease issues. The first one is Phytophthora root rot, which causes the roots to rot out, but that's treatable with a fungicide. It also gets Volatile blight. We're seeing a little bit of that right in here, but these have been treated, so that's not too bad. And it also gets another disease called Boxwood blight. And it also can get an issue in the wintertime called winter desiccation, which causes the leaves to brown out because it's what occurs a lot of time is the ground will be frozen, but we get a 40-degree day in the wintertime, so the plant's trying to draw moisture up out of the root system. It can't, so it loses it out of its leaves. So we have to put down anti-desiccants in the fall, which is a wax that covers up the stomata on the leaves and prevents the moisture loss. So if you're considering planting boxwood, remember you're going to have to spend a lot of money to keep them alive. It's not cheap to treat them, and that's why I consider them a very high maintenance plant, and they're personally not one of my favorites. So, but again, the deer will not touch them. So that's it from Armonk, New York. Have a sweet and wonderful week. Take care. Bye.